Hey guys, what's up? It's Drunken Phoenix here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here or if you are a returning viewer and you have not done so already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of Tekken content. So I want to make this video talking about, I want this to be pretty much be to the Julia Chain Gang or just anybody that's willing to listen to anyone that, like, if you're watching it, just watch it. You guys can all watch it. But I want to give my thoughts on why I feel that there is still hope for Julia being DOC in Tekken 8. Granted, probably not season 1. I think, with Lydia being released or being revealed, I think that pretty much confirms the data mine leak that was revealed a few months ago. So we already know who the remaining 2 characters for season 1 will be, pretty much. I don't want to name them. I might name them before, but I don't want to spoil it for people that don't know. I mean, if you don't know, how do you not know by now? Like, are you guys living under a rock? But so I want to give my thoughts about Julia and why I think that she's a strong contender for season 2. And let me just say, I hope I'm not sounding like a broken record. It's just like, you know what it is? It's like some of these characters have been in the game since forever, like since the 90s, some of them, and Julia's one of those characters, and like, it's like it becomes like a part of your childhood, and like they're always there. You play them for a long time and you're just so used to seeing them, and then Tekken 8 comes along and then they're just gone, and it's like, why are you gone? And then it's like, when are you coming back? It's not even about them being gone, because it's like, okay, that's to be expected. Some characters won't make it on the base roster, but it's like, do I have to wait years for you to come back? But anyway, Julia, back to why I think she's coming back. Chain Gang, there's still some hope, and I'm going to say the first and foremost, based on Harada's tweet that he's done like a few months ago, she is definitely on his radar. He has not forgotten about her. He made a post a few months ago asking, some parts of the Tekken community, how do they feel about Julia and Michelle's representation of the Native American culture? Like, do they feel that the feather accents that they wear in their hair, like, is that sensitive to Native American culture? How do they feel about it? Is there any other way they can express it, that's not, offensive to them? So he's definitely, so from that tweet, I definitely get the vibe that he is thinking about her and that she's not forgotten. But also, besides that, think about this. So I made a video, like, I think it might have been the video a few videos back. I was saying, like, who do I think the strongest contenders are for the second DOC character in season 1? And I felt that it was going to be a female character, and I was right. Surprise, surprise. But my contenders were Lydia, Anna, and Julia, and those are because I felt like of all the female characters that are not in the game, those are pretty much the main ones that we can expect to return, pretty much. Like, I don't think people are really asking for Katarina or Josie like that. Some people have been asking for Kunimitsu, and I do think she was a success in Tekken 7 as a Tekken 7 DLC character, but I feel that with Victor and who else, the other Yoshimitsu, Raven, I feel like that fighting style that Kunimitsu has is already taken, and I feel like Victor was pretty much her replacement. I don't know, I just feel like she's not really as big of a staple. But anyway, I don't want to get too off track, but I feel like at this point, Julia and Anna are pretty much the only 2 female characters not in the game that we know just need to be in the game. And think about it, based on the data mine leak, the remaining 2 characters that will be added for season 1 will be male characters, right? So we know, and we also know that there's a potential that they may want to add a potential new, that's a potential so many times. There's a chance, we know that they're going to want to add a new original Tekken 8 character eventually. And given that 2 of those characters, 2 of the new Tekken 8 characters are already female, and there's 1 male, which is Victor, I think it's safe to say that the next original Tekken 8 character will be a male to kind of at least even it out. So you see what I'm going here. So we have two male slots for the rest of the season. We have a potential male slot for a new original Tekken 8 character. And we all know that Armor King is going to be in season 2. That's like no doubt, we know that's happening. Like Armor King is like the most successful DLC ever. I'm like really surprised about that. Like just for him to like consistently be so high in popularity and usage despite, there being a paywall, like that's quite remarkable. So we know that Armor King is coming back. So that's 1-2 for this season. The new character possibility as well as Armor King. So these are 4 male DLC characters that we know are going to be added. So with that being said, you're going to have to even it out with a female character. And that's where I think Julia and Anna are going to come along. And pretty much, I think that it's hard to say because we don't know how many DLC characters they're going to have for season 2. But I think it's a very, very high possibility that we'll see either Julia, Anna, or both for next season. And given that we already know that there's going to be 4 more male DLC characters that's going to be added to the game, two of them will be added in this season, and then you're going to have Armor King next season most likely, as well as the possibility of a new male character. So we're going to have a female character. That's like inevitable. And I feel like, so you guys get my point. So then you say, okay, Armor King is probably going to be the headliner for season 2, and we can probably expect the female character to be after him. And actually, given that that'll be like 3 male characters in a row, that'd be the 2 for this season, then Armor King has 3. They might want to make up for that with 2 female characters. Are you guys staying along with me? Do you guys get my drift? So basically, I think that Julia is basically one of 2 female characters that just like the big elephant in the room that's not in the game. And I feel that what she has over Anna is that she has a lot more usage over Anna. I feel like Anna players are very loud, very vocal. And I wish you guys look, I hope Anna does come back at some point. But I feel like based on what we saw in past usage statistics, Anna is not being played like that. But Julia was. Julia had a strong tournament presence. She had a pretty decent just overall usage rate. Like she was around like that middle area, like not too high but not too low, like just like kind of like somewhere she was, I think she was kind of, wasn't she like neck and neck with where Marek was, like, which is kind of like in the middle. So that's like pretty good for her. And she's also a legacy character. She's quite unique in her own way, and a lot of people do want her. So I do think that there's hope for Julia. And we do, like I said earlier, we know that Harada has her on his radar. He has not forgotten about our Julia Chain. So I think season 2, we can definitely see her back. And I think given that there's going to be like so many more male characters that are pretty much guaranteed as DLC, we know that they're going to need to have some female characters to kind of even it out. And they might even be generous to give us 2 female characters next season, just given that we know that Armor King, the 2 remaining male characters in this season, as well as a potential new character, we know that there's going to be a lot of males added, and there's already a shortage of females. Like this season, right? And that season 1 already just has 3 males and 1 female. So yeah, so those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think she has a good chance? Do you guys like Julia? Like I feel like this character, I feel like Julia and Michelle are the most disrespected characters in Tekken. Because it seems like not only do the developers not give them the love that they deserve, it seems like a lot of people are kind of like I know she has a lot of fans, but like some people, especially some of these content creators, they just be like talking trash about her, or not talking trash, but it's just like what did she do to y'all? Like, why do y'all not like her? It's like they just, I don't know, I feel like she's like the black sheep of like the Tekken OGs, to be honest. And even in like when she was in the Tekken Bloodline anime, it's like, why was she the one character that was not like on the official poster? Like, why couldn't she be on the main poster? It's like they don't want her to be popular. Or like, why is she like? Isn't she like the only character like besides Heihachi and Ogre that's not on Tekken right now? That was in the anime. So I don't know. I feel like y'all need to put some respect on, you know, Julia's name. But yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. Do you like Julia? Do you want her back? Do you think she has a good chance of coming back for season 2? Would you prefer her over Anna, or would you prefer Anna over her? Me personally, it's quite obvious, but I think Julia would be better monetarily, but just because I feel like she sells more than Anna. But yeah, so those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.